So if you were in a position to change something in our education system, what will you start with?
Ibrahim, probably this would be an overkill because I've mentioned it many times, but I'll go back to teacher training and improving the status of teachers in the Gambian society. I'll pay teachers more, right?
Yeah.
And try to attract good graduates from UTG and USET. Attract people who first graduate from UTG would choose to go to teach. It's not difficult to do that. That's number one. Number two, I would go back to our curriculum, and curriculum. You did mention verbal aptitude, quantitative reasoning. Those would help critical thinking, but I'll also teach Gambian history. I'll teach philosophy. Yes, I'll teach Gambian history. Like, it's not just Fode Kabadumi and Musa Mora. Those stories don't tell our history enough, right? Just few men that fought wars. Our history was not all about fighting wars. Our history is more than those wars, right? So we have to rewrite that history and reteach it better. So most of our history we teach from colonialism, slave trade, and then we come. What if you teach somebody to think of themselves as when they were colonized and when they were trade? Our history was way before that. Teach that and teach it well.
But how old is that history supposed to be? I'm also thinking, like, probably when you talk about Gambian history or even like some of the trailblazers, like instead of talking about Muzammar, I agree that we should be talking about them, but maybe people like Jaliba Kuyate, and if you talk about road safety, it can be more like a storytelling session, like Bantaba on a Friday. I remember we used to have something like that in nursery school or primary school. Every Friday, we all gather around that big mango tree in front of lower basic schools. And then teachers will be talking about, a lot of different issues. But I was thinking probably if we should start talking about nationalism, what Gambia should mean for all of us, our responsibility as citizens, our responsibility to the environment, and how our actions are impacting the environment, the, impact corruption is having on our people. I think so all the things that we can be talking about, when it comes to music, we can talk about, how ST changed the game.